WD-40 is sitting in almost every garage right now. But here is the truth most drivers never discover. Most people use it for one or two things and leave it at that. What they do not know is that this little blue can has over 2,000 verified uses, and the ones mechanics rely on daily are the ones that save you hundreds of dollars in repair bills every single year. These are not basic tips you have already heard. These are the trade secrets that live behind workshop doors. From eliminating rust and reviving ignition systems to protecting electrical connections and restoring headlights in 60 seconds. Stay until the end because trick number 1 protects one of the most expensive components on your car for almost nothing. Number 19. Revive a moisture-killed ignition. You turn the key and get nothing. A weak cough. A click. Silence. Before you call a tow truck, here is what is almost certainly happening. Moisture has crept into your spark plug wells and is short-circuiting your ignition. Rain, humidity, or even a quick engine wash can leave trapped water that kills your spark completely. Pop the hood. Spray WD-40 directly into the plug wells and over the ignition coils. The formula displaces every drop of moisture and restores clean electrical conductivity. Wait 60 seconds. Turn the key. The engine comes back to life. If you live in a humid or coastal area, make this a monthly habit. It prevents misfires and saves you an expensive tow for almost nothing. Number 18. Stop battery terminal corrosion. Battery corrosion starts as a faint greenish crust on the terminals, then spreads, eating into your connections and strangling electricity flow. One morning you turn the key and nothing happens. Spray WD-40 directly onto the corroded terminals. Watch it bubble and loosen the grime. Wipe clean with a cloth, then apply a light second coat. The formula dissolves existing corrosion and creates a thin protective barrier that keeps moisture and acid vapor out going forward. Your starts get stronger and your battery lasts longer. Number 17. Freeze seized bolts without heat or brute force. You have a bolt that refuses to move. Rust has fused it solid. Most people reach for heat or brute force, and that is where snapped bolts and stripped heads begin. Spray WD-40 directly onto the rusted threads. Let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. The formula seeps into microscopic gaps in the corrosion, breaking the bond at a chemical level. When you return, that bolt turns like it was never seized. This works on exhaust bolts, suspension nuts, and brake caliper bolts that have not moved in years. No flames. No damage. Just chemistry. Number 16. Diagnose a squealing belt. You are at a traffic light when a high-pitched squeal erupts from under the hood. That is your serpentine belt slipping over the pulleys caused by dust, grime, or moisture. With the engine off, apply a light mist of WD-40 to the belt and pulleys. Start the car. The squeal stops immediately. This is not a permanent repair. A belt that squeals again quickly usually has a tension or alignment issue needing proper attention. But this test tells you instantly whether the problem is contamination or a mechanical fault, saving you an unnecessary diagnostic visit. Number 15. Restore cloudy headlights temporarily. Yellowed cloudy headlights scatter your light beam and cut night visibility by nearly half. Before spending money on a restoration kit, try this first. Spray WD-40 over the headlight lens and work it in with a clean microfiber cloth using circular motions. The formula fills surface oxidation and restores clarity immediately. This is a temporary treatment. For long-term results, the lens needs proper sanding and UV coating. But as a fast fix before a night drive, it works better than most people expect and costs almost nothing. Number 14. Unfreeze door locks in seconds. Frosty morning. Your car door will not budge. The lock is frozen solid. Spray WD-40 directly into the keyhole and around the door seals. Wait a few seconds. The formula drives out trapped moisture and melts the ice almost instantly. Try the handle gently and it opens. Better still, apply a light coating to locks and door seals before winter arrives. The thin protective film prevents ice from bonding in the first place. If this video is already changing how you use the can sitting in your garage, hit subscribe right now. Because the next video covers 5 more workshop secrets that mechanics charge for, but you can do yourself in minutes. Number 13. Restore wiper blade performance. Rain pouring. Wipers on. Instead of a clean sweep, you get streaks and chatter across the glass. That is not always a sign you need new blades. More often, it is contamination on the blade edge. Spray WD-40 onto a microfiber cloth and wipe along the full length of each blade. Then wipe down the windshield surface as well. The formula dissolves road film and grime from the rubber edge, restoring smooth, clean contact. If the problem returns quickly after treatment, the blades genuinely need replacement. But this test costs nothing and takes 60 seconds. Number 12. Silence dashboard rattles. That persistent rattle from the dashboard is dry plastic joints flexing and rubbing against each other. Over time, the material degrades and the noise begins. Spray WD-40 onto a clean cloth, never directly onto dashboard surfaces, and wipe along seams, vent surrounds, and plastic meeting points. The formula lubricates the contact edges and the noise stops within seconds. As a bonus, it restores a subtle sheen to plastic trim without leaving a greasy residue. Number 11. Free a corroded fuel cap. Your fuel cap fights back every time you open it. That resistance is corrosion on the threads and rubber seal caused by constant exposure to fuel vapor and moisture. Spray WD-40 around the cap edges and external threads only. Let it penetrate for 2 to 3 minutes. Twist gently and it releases smoothly without tearing the seal. Wipe off the excess and apply a light protective coat to prevent it seizing again. Keep WD-40 away from the inside of the cap and filler neck entirely. Number 10. Protect electrical connectors from corrosion. Moisture and electricity produce one result under your hood: corrosion that causes random warning lights, intermittent misfires, and in serious cases complete electrical shutdowns. Disconnect each plug and apply a light mist of WD-40 to the connector. Reconnect immediately and wipe off external excess. The formula drives out trapped moisture and coats the metal pins with a thin film that resists humidity and salt corrosion. Do this before the rainy season and before any long storage period. Number 9. Remove stubborn adhesive residue. Peel off an old sticker and find a sticky gray mess underneath. Scraping spreads it. Solvents can damage paint. Spray WD-40 directly onto the residue. Let it sit for 30 seconds. Wipe away with a microfiber cloth. The adhesive releases completely without damaging the surface underneath, on paint, glass, or plastic trim. Works on aged glue from badges, inspection stickers, and tape marks. Number 8. Protect rubber door seals. Rubber weather stripping around your doors and windows keeps water, wind noise, and dust out of your cabin. Over time it dries out, hardens, and cracks, letting in leaks and noise that get progressively worse. Spray WD-40 onto a clean cloth and wipe along all rubber seals. The formula restores flexibility to dried rubber and prevents it from cracking in freezing temperatures or sticking in heat. Doors close with a softer, more solid feel, and the seals last significantly longer. Number 7. Stop door hinge squeaks. That slow, painful squeak when you open your door is metal grinding against metal with no lubrication. Ignored long enough, it causes accelerated wear on the hinge pin. Aim the WD-40 straw nozzle directly at the hinge joint and give it a short spray. Move the door back and forth several times to work the lubricant into the joint. The noise disappears completely and a thin protective film remains, resisting moisture and preventing rust from returning. Number 6. Restore chrome trim and exhaust tips. Road salt and moisture turn chrome dull and begin surface oxidation that eventually becomes visible rust. Spray WD-40 generously over the chrome surface and wipe with a soft microfiber cloth. The formula dissolves surface oxidation, lifts embedded grime, and leaves a thin protective coating that shields against future moisture and salt exposure. The reflective finish comes back immediately. Number 5. Protect license plate screws from seizing. License plate screws seem minor until you need to remove them and they snap in half from rust. Spray WD-40 onto the screws and surrounding edges twice a year. Let it penetrate, then wipe clean. The protective film left behind keeps moisture out and prevents new rust from forming. You will never snap a license plate screw again. Number 4. Clean and protect your engine bay. An engine bay coated in years of grime traps moisture that accelerates corrosion on metal components and plastic housings. After wiping surfaces with a damp cloth, apply a light mist of WD-40 to plastic covers, rubber hoses, and metal components. Wipe off the excess. The thin protective film repels moisture and slows corrosion on components that are expensive to replace. Keep WD-40 away from hot exhaust components and drive belts during this process. Number 3. Prevent tool rust in storage. Leaving metal tools in a damp garage means rust begins forming overnight. Spray a thin coat of WD-40 over all metal tool surfaces before storage and wipe away the excess, leaving just a slight protective sheen. The formula locks out air and moisture, preventing oxidation. Tools stored this way stay clean and smooth for years. Number 2. Prevent flash rust on brake rotors after washing. You wash your car and by the following morning orange rust appears across your clean rotors. That is flash rust, bare metal reacting with residual moisture within hours. After drying the car, lightly mist WD-40 over the rotor faces. Spin the wheel by hand to spread it evenly and wipe off any pooling excess. The formula displaces remaining moisture and prevents flash rust from forming. Important: the first few brake applications will feel slightly reduced as the film burns off the rotor surface. This clears quickly within a short distance. Never apply heavily and always ensure the film has cleared before driving in traffic. Number 1. Protect alloy wheels from brake dust and corrosion. Alloy wheels take constant punishment. Brake dust, tar, and road grime cake onto the surface and begin corroding the finish, particularly around lug nut seats and in tight spoke crevices. After washing and drying your wheels, apply a light coat of WD-40 across the surface and wipe evenly with a microfiber cloth. The finish brightens immediately and a slick protective layer forms that repels brake dust, water, and road grime. Your next wash takes half the effort and corrosion around lug nuts slows significantly. That blue can in your garage is one of the most versatile tools in automotive maintenance. Most people use 10% of what it can do. Now you know the rest. If this video changed how you look at that can, hit like and share it with one person who works on their own car. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we publish practical, no-nonsense car care content every week. Drop a comment below telling us which trick you are trying first. We read every single one.